Hello everyone, this is Johannes.
And this is Cinema.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
And welcome back to Keep or Cull, the show where we play all our 600 plus board games and decide whether to keep or cull them.
It's going to be a plus because this is kind of like a special episode. It's probably going to be a couple of these special episodes. This is the first special episode from Spiel because there's so many games that we brought down from Spiel and we don't have the time to do like regular content on all of them, so we thought like rambling, like we have reviews, which is kind of like the big thing. Then we have the rambling reviews, which is kind of like the smaller reviews, but still a review. And then we have a Vs, which now going to be like a mix of some smaller games and other games that we didn't think we would be able to make big content for. So these are like the mini reviews for all of those games in a Keep or Cull package, basically. So some of them we have only played once, some we have played more, and stuff like that. First of all, we said one thing in the a live pickup from S and Acquisition Disorder video. We said we had to show you something, and that one thing we had to show you is this, because somebody made them for us.
And we're so thankful. They are awesome. Nelson and Mariella came up to our booth, like Forbidden booth at Spiel, and gave these to us.
It was amazing. I have to show you something. 1, 2, 3, boom!
It's super cool.
It's super cool for me, and you can only guess what's on the other side of cinemas.
This is my realistic paddle.
Yes.
Yay! I love this so much. This is the only paddle I'm gonna use. I need my own paddle to keep things like.
And I need to do like two paddles.
Who am I kidding?
1, 2, 3, boom, boom. No, it's probably gonna be only one paddle.
I thought you're keeping everything. I'm calling
these are really cool.
I love them.
Yeah, so thank you so much for making that. That really made our day and our whole, like, it was really special to meet you. And that you made this for us, which was kind of crazy. Yeah. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
So are you going to use that, or are you going to use the actual?
I'm going to use this. Of course I'm going to.
So we're not going to keep any games today?
Yeah, but you're going to keep every game. So.
But that's going to be super weird. I think we should change to the other one. Boom, you ready?
You can kind of guess my picks
depending
on
the
paddle
paddle.
I use. Yeah.
Like the one is red, another is blue, and one is bigger, and another is smaller. So that's going to be kind of easy.
Some says Cull and some
That is all the
differences.
Many things that tells me which paddle that you're going to choose.
Games.
So let's do some games. First off,
a small one. This is Deep Sea Adventures. This is one from Oink Games.
That is true.
Let's do it.
It's been a while since we did these videos. You're like, how is this working again?
Am I talking first or paddling first?
Paddling first.
Okay,
you ready?
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, boom!
Yeah, this is not my favorite of them. I thought it was cool, but not cool enough. I like the concept. You're basically like divers.
You're basically on a deep sea adventure.
Yes, and you're diving for treasure, and you all have a shared oxygen tank.
I love the theme.
Yeah, I like it so much.
Because you don't have any money, so you have to all of you have to go together to buy an oxygen tank.
But you are in competition with each other, so you want to try to reach to the bottom, so you get the coolest treasure. But then it's gonna be a long way up, and the more treasure you carry, the slower you are. I died. I didn't get any treasure.
All around, so all the games.
So ambitious. I went very empty over here.
Yeah, I heard great things about the game for many years. For me, it kind of fell flat. We only played 2 players, so maybe we should give it another go. Let us know in the comments.
I think it's better with more players.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if we should give it another go, because many people say this is their favorite Oink game. So cool. So that is that. It
doesn't mean we need to own it.
No, that is true. Let's put it over here on the Cull pile.
Yes, let's do it.
We're gonna continue on with another Oink game. It is called Hey Yo. It is a card game with a beat. Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, boom. It's gonna be hard if you have to do it. It's gonna be really slow reaction.
It's gonna be very obvious what I'm trying to do. It's not a boom. It's like
I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, boom, and people are like, what are you choosing? Keep or Cull? Boom, keep. I don't know.
No one knows.
This is a super weird game. This is a game with a beat. I had to show you the beat.
Yeah, you have to show them the beat.
This is a game with a beat. And basically what you're doing is that you are cooperatively playing cards from your hand with different symbols on them. And every time you hear this sound, you have to play a card.
I love the theme in this one also. You're like a rap crew and you need to perform a rap song. I don't know.
Great theme. No, but it's really
But I like it.
And you can also play it if you play it more players. You can play it in teams.
Oh,
so that you have
cool.
two decks of cards,
like
and you play
rap battling each other.
Okay,
cool.
We're a huge fan of rap battling here in Norway. So hey yo, it's a good one. Should we just do the Lost Oink game as well? I have it on my side.
Oh yeah, of course.
So the Lost Oink game is Ninja Cat Food and the covert action. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom! Easy keep.
Easy call.
This is the weirdest game I have ever played in my life.
But I love this about Oink because they make so unique games.
This is so weird. So please tell me, what are you doing in this game?
You're trying to grab stuff to make a tower, and while doing so, you have like the phone attached to your arm, like a motion sensor. And if you move too fast, it will be like, nope. Will actually scream at you, be very angry.
Yes.
And then you have to stop, and then the other people will build higher towers, or you will build higher towers. Like, I don't know how in this game you move faster than me, but I get screamed at. So like, why?
This is one of those games I just heard. I was like, what is this game? Ninja Cat Foot. It was like, oh, it's a motion sensor on your arm. I was like, okay, I need to own this. And I'm not usually into these kind of weird games.
Yeah.
But this was just so unique, and it was fun playing it, and I want to play it with 4 players. And it's an obvious keep for me because it's just like I haven't like if people ask what's the weirdest game you have, I'm gonna be like, oh, Ninja Cat Foot.
Is it though?
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to.
It's absolutely the weirdest game. I like Heyo is weird in a cool way. This is weird just in a weird way.
Very weird way, but yeah, I'm just like. Happy they're so small boxes.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Next up, let's go on to
let's
more small boxes.
All the Similo games.
Similo Spookies is the new one from this year. Then we have Similo Wild Animals, Similo Myths, and Similo Animals. We're just going to do them in one go.
Yeah, we have the
two first.
The two first, like History and Fables or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom.
Yes, I like Similo a lot.
I would want to find like a box to have all the cards in, so we don't have to have. Like, I would love for them to make a collector's box.
Yeah, please.
Because Similo is one of the simplest games that I just like a lot more than I think I would.
Oh yeah, I think they've done something like very simple, very fun. Before this came out, it was like The Unusual Suspects or something. And I think
not the same publisher, not the same.
But it's kind of the same concept. You're trying to, based on clues, eliminate a person, like Guess Who, but just like not Guess Who.
The same game, just different.
Yeah, and Similo does that better, and it's fun with like these different themes. I really like the spooky one. The myths was so hard, like so many gods that I didn't know existed. Yes. And but you kind of have so many options to choose from those.
Yeah.
So.
I like this. I like this so much. I don't know, like if I need to own all 6 of them, like we do, but there's no reason to not because it's just like such a tiny pack of cards.
That's how you run out of space.
But I would have liked to have like a Similo box with just space for everything, and maybe they do that when they're done. They might do another one, a big box of that. I would love that because Similo, if you want a very quick deduction game that plays in 10-15 minutes, super simple to learn, this is the one I like, not this specifically with Spookies, but like find the theme you want.
Is really nice.
I love this. I think this is one that you should get.
Yeah, I agree.
Like you can play it with anybody. It's a 10-minute, 15-minute game. Super good. I highly recommend Similo.
And if you want some like opt difficulty, you can mix and match, like guess on one thing and give hints with another. What do you call it? Faction? No, that's another word.
They're different decks. Yeah.
Yes.
So another escape room style game. These are the ones that are hard to do like Keep or Culls for. This is the new, but again, like we did when we talked about Exit and Unlock in Keep or Cull, it is more about talking about them because that's part of this as well.
This can actually be played again.
Oh yeah, it can be played again, absolutely. Yeah. But it's like I'm just like it's one of those things.
Oh yeah.
So Echoes is the new escape room style game from Ravensburger.
Yeah.
And this is we can talk about it more later, but it's kind of interesting because it is an audio mystery game. So let's just do the paddle thing first.
Yes.
And then we'll check. So ready? 1, 2, 3, boom.
You did the boom.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Like this is I don't know, like because
It's some booms in this.
we usually
sound.
just keep escape room games, but this is not really any puzzles or anything. So this is a Cull.
I was just like, I liked it.
Yeah.
My Cull isn't like, this was boring. I wouldn't play it again, but I've played it, so
I would not play this
I
again.
would send it to someone, please.
Yeah, but let's just talk about it like briefly because this is something that most people might not have heard about. And this is a German box, but you can already play it in English. It's really more of an activity of listening to and finding a story than doing an actual puzzle.
Oh yeah.
Like, because what you have an app, and you scan a card, and you listen to some audio, which is basically like echoes from that object, and then you're trying to piece together 3 cards with like a tile that works together, and that's a chapter, and you do that with all the chapters and try to put it in order to get all the chapters in order, and you get to hear the whole story. And the story was neat, like it wasn't amazing, but it was interesting, and I had a good time playing it. We have 2 more, and I enjoy the concept, so I'm happy we bought the other 2 as well.
Yeah.
But it's not one I would recommend as an escape room game to get, but it's one like if you are like us and you love all of the escape room stuff, then this is something new and different.
Oh yeah, I agree. I think it's nice that it actually has an age recommendation or like an age limit, because it's not a very nice story. 14.
14, yeah.
Because I was just like, this is a little uncomfortable to listen to, and I thought the concept of it was interesting. I was just like, this might have happened then, and I think like if you're intrigued by the concept, I think you should check it out. But yes, more and like listening to a story, trying to piecing it together, that actually like solving puzzles and escaping. Yeah.
No escaping.
No escaping.
Yes. Next up we have
10.
You ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, boom.
Yeah, you have to talk about it because I'm trying to remember what kind of. Oh yeah, it was this one.
You don't even remember what the game is. That's how good it is. Like it's a classic card game trying to be that, but with some twists. So it's basically a push your luck game with an auction mechanism. I think that was kind of neat, like the auction mechanism, but the base of push your luck mechanism is gonna it's fine. Like it's not like the people we had fun. We played it 2 times in a row. The people we played with had fun. I thought it was fine. It was kind of like in between of being boring and fine. It's not something I would ever want to play again.
I did not enjoy this. I think I would enjoy it if I had a lot of luck, but I didn't. So then
you did not.
Then
we laughed at you. I'm like, haha, you got 1 card again.
Yeah, but it wasn't like I wasn't like grumpy, but it was just like I couldn't do anything.
No, it's true.
It was just like, I get 1 card. Let's settle for that. No,
yes.
You want to play the game. The game isn't like I get 1 card.
Oh, the game, that's another one. This is 10.
But yeah, and sometimes you really need that card and you grab it because you like, okay, I'm fine. It's only 1 card, but I need that card. I had no cards. I just wanted cards.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna settle for 1. So I got 0. No, I got some cards, but it was very boring.
Yeah, I agree. It's just like, as I said, it was for me between being boring and fine. And fine mostly because of the people I played with. Like the game itself.
I think it tries some cool things, like the double push your luck.
Yeah.
The one with like the different cards that like the one negatives the others, so then you can push a little further. But then if you bust, then the other people get a lot of money. But you can only have like currency. Yeah, but you can only have 10. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a game.
Yeah, it's a game.
Next up, then we have another game called High Score from Rani Knudsen.
Yes.
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom.
Oh, you want to call it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. You were just like last time we talked about it. You were just like, maybe I want to keep this.
I like the game.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
I think it's a fine game. I think it's a fun game, but I don't. I think like I might want to put it in the car and put it at the cabin.
Oh yeah, I thought the same thing.
But
this is a cabin game.
Yeah, we have something. We talked about that before. Cabin games we have here in Norway. This is
Yahtzee.
This is Yahtzee.
Yeah.
Only good.
Only better.
No, I agree. But I would say like this is trying to do Yahtzee in a new way, and I think it works really well. And I think for people who like Yahtzee, I think this is going to be, if you know people who like Yahtzee and they don't really play board games and they just enjoy rolling dice and not taking any names but just playing Yahtzee, I think you should give them this game. I think this is a great way of saying like, okay, you like this? Here I'm going to show you that there's more. I'm going to show you that there's something else to enjoy.
But what do you call it when you're playing Yachting, like in order or
I don't know
shuffled?
what's that called.
I don't know.
I don't even know what the actual rules of Yahtzee is.
I don't know. But in this game, you're like all playing by the same rules all the time. So you kind of, it's stricter than shuffled up Yahtzee, which I don't know what word, but I would rather play this anyway because this is more fun.
Yes, I enjoyed it quite a bit, but it's not one I will see myself reaching for when I have the time to play a fun little game.
We usually bring like heavy games to the cabin as well. So
no, not heavy, but that heavier.
Heavier.
Okay.
And we also play like card games and
now we have
stuff.
Whirling Witchcraft.
Yeah, we do.
Are you ready?
We have it.
We do.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, boom.
It did some cool stuff.
Yes.
This is a really unique game. Is it good though? Is like my question, but I applaud it for doing something new. This is something that I never seen before.
Yeah.
This is like a double draft.
Yeah.
With one way you're drafting recipes, and the other way you're like converting recipes to give other people the resources and then overflow their capacity for resources. So you get points. And like the other way, you're drafting cards to the one that's going to send resources to you. So you really want like, okay, well, do I want to give you this card? Then you can send these resources back to me. Then I have to plan for that. Oh, you give me this now. Then I have to make a recipe so I can use that. But what do my opponent don't need? So it's like Seven Wonders where you only care about your neighbors. But this is a game where it's very important to play, like everyone needs to be good.
Yes.
And that is my biggest pet peeve with this game, is that if somebody plays poorly, then the best player might not win because it's the neighbor to the poorest player that will win because he will overflow them pretty quickly.
Like the first time we played this, it felt kind of random.
Yeah.
Second time we played, I thought, okay, there's a bit of thing here. Like there's a bit of depth here.
Yeah.
There's a bit of strategy. And I think if you have like a group of 4 or 5 people, I want to play this like 5, 10, 15 times. I think you're going to get a lot out of it because there's a lot of nuances here, a lot of very interesting nuances. And I agree with everything you said. I think that the double draft is very interesting, something we have never seen before.
Yes.
And I did enjoy my place of it. Like I enjoyed it a lot, but I don't need to own it. Like it's a good game, it's a fun game. I have played it, now I've seen, oh, that's interesting. And maybe I hope another game will make that in another more interesting or even better way.
Yeah, I agree.
That's my feelings.
That's my feelings for it too.
And then we have this super old game we got at Spiel. Like one of the oldest games.
Like I said it and I immediately knew it was wrong, but I didn't know when.
Like this came up maybe in March or May of this year. Like it's super old. What? It's Cubitos or Cubitos.
Whoa.
From John Declare AG. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
1, 2, 3, boom.
Yeah.
This was a pleasant surprise. This was one I had seen pictures. Pictures looked good. Everything looks good. This is the back of the box. There's so many dice in this game.
It is.
And this is basically a push your luck, dice rolling, deck building with dice.
No.
Yeah, dice, but pool building with dice. Racing game.
Yeah.
And I love it. I think it's super fun, and I think the mitigation is good for the rolling.
Yeah.
I think there's 7, I think, different colors in the game, and then there's 7 of each of them with special abilities. So every time you play, you can play it 7 times without seeing the same special ability, which is amazing.
Yeah.
First time I played, I was like, oh, this is fine, this is fun. Second time I played with new abilities, like we played the basic game, I was like, oh, that is quite a different game. I really enjoy what John Declare did with this, and I really hope I will be able to play it more because it was just pleasant and fun experience to play.
Yeah, you compared it a little bit to Dominion, like the feeling you get when you play that.
Like it's because of deck builder, like it is actually a deck builder,
and
but you buy a dice instead.
as well to like build, like buy these points cards. I think that is accurate comparison. I like this better than Dominion. I don't love Dominion. I actually don't like it that much. But Cubidos, I'm not head over heels for it. Like you kind of are more than me.
I'm not. But I was really surprised that it was very funny.
But I like it, and the main reason that I want to keep it for now is that I want to see all the variability in this game.
Because there's a cheese on the box.
Because of course there's a llama in there. Like what's not to love? And his name is
dog.
Bob. Yeah. So I want to see what more abilities are in there, and then maybe I'll call it in the future. But for now, keep.
And that's the last game.
That's the one over there.
That is the last game. So not many games today, but we wanted to get out an episode to just talk about these games and keep our Cull alive. As you know, we are going to continue doing this for all eternity probably, and getting back to the normal games after Christmas, hopefully.
Yeah.
Because we have so many, like 70 games, more like 56. I think there are around 60 games left on the 2021 pile that we want to try to get through.
That's a lot.
Before doing like the top 10s and everything like that. So we hope you enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, my biggest, like most fun and least fun experience.
Most fun and least fun? I think like high score might be the least fun. That was like both of these. And most fun, I'd like...
Ninja Catfoot.
Yeah, we laughed a lot of that.
Yes.
And like the Heyo game also made me laugh. It was fun.
I think Cubidos was like the best of these games for me. I think Ninja Catfoot was like the most fun and weird experience, and Heyo as well. And 10 was the least enjoyable experience of these games.
Yes.
So those are some Essen Spiel. This is Essen Spiel Special 1. There's probably going to be another one at least. And that's it. If you are still here and you have not subscribed, you can do so now by...
Culling that subscribe button.
Or keeping it, which would be better. Because if you cull it, that's like unsubscribing.
Well, you have to cull it like so it says subscribed. And then you need to keep it.
Oh, okay.
That's deep.
But you're culling it, like taking it away?
Yeah, you're taking away the subscribe.
So it's not saying subscribe yet?
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you did there.
I didn't think that true. I was just like,
you're so clever.
The boat.
Rowing away. So yeah, that is free and it's fun, makes us super duper happy. If you want to do something that's not free, you can go to patreon.com/boardgamingramblings and support us there as well. And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
I'm Cinema.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye bye.